All right. Hello and welcome to Monday Night Yoga. First, a very short story, and then we will get right to it. Sometime around the age of right before 13, I think, we moved. We had lived in this one neighborhood, and then we moved to another neighborhood. I think it was like a step up. I have no idea, but I didn't want to move. Nobody really wanted to move because we had our friends in the old neighborhood. But my parents, they looked at houses, and then when they found the house that they were going to buy, they took the kids, which was me and my brother and sister, all younger than me, and we were looking. They were showing us around the house, and we were in this. The back part of the house had like what was referred to as a sunroom. So it was a room with like a lot of windows. It was really small, and the lady who was selling the house, she said, my mother used to sit in this chair right here every day until the day that she died. And then she said, I can still see her there now. And me and my brother and sister were like, ah! We were like so freaked out because we thought that she was saying she actually saw her like as a ghost, which is ironic because that house was haunted. But that's just another story for another time when we get closer to Halloween. And Vic just logged in. He's going to play for us at the end of class. And I just sent him a text if he has to unmute himself then. But for now, let's do some yoga, and let's actually stay seated. I'm going to go back here to the blue mat. What Bella is. Yvette's here.
Hi guys.
Hello. And we're just going to start nice and easy. I've done this a few of the times, and I like it as a start of the breathing. So we're going to put the hands on the knees just for a moment. So go ahead and check in with your body and just say, hello, body, how's it going? And then we're going to get into the breathing system of the body. Say, hello, breathing system. And we'll be breathing in and out through the nose as we do in every class that I've ever taught. Both directions, in and out through the nose, a conscious and on purpose breath is getting our body full of oxygen. So, and I like to do this beginning one with the hands, just so we can get a real feel for it. So we're going to breathe in as we touch the ceiling. And as we breathe out, we're going to bring the hands all the way down. Good. We're going to breathe in as we touch the ceiling. And we're going to breathe out as we bring the hands down. Let's keep on doing that. Breathing in. And all the way down on the out breath. Breathing in. All the way down on the out breath. Breathing in. Out on the, down on the out breath. Breathing in again. Breathing out. Slow and deliberate. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. And then from here, let's push the walls out, but we'll continue the breathing in and out, just breathing in through the nose and out. The nice thing about sitting is we don't have to worry too much about the hips. We may revisit this posture. We do it standing sometimes. When sitting, it seems almost more perfect. We're going to turn and look to the right, keeping those hands out, pulling the fingers back. Good, and then all the way over to the other side. Good, back to center. Right hand down, fingers pointing away. Left palm faces the ceiling. We're going to come up and over and look along the armpit to the ceiling. Arm in the direction is straight, both arms kind of straight, and breathing and looking up along the elbow. That same breath as when we were moving the hands, just kind of find that rhythm, and then let's other side it all the way up and over. Holy moly, my right side has a lot to say. a couple swear words it said.
You said hello, right side.
And what the fuck? Good. Back to center. One more, a gentle twist. Right hand on the left knee. Left hand back behind you. Pull that left shoulder back. And then the head gently looks back. But keep a straight line from the crown of your head to the tail, reaching upward. Great, and then come all the way around over to the other side. Real tall, long-legged like a fella. All right, however you like, let's stand. I'm going to go back a little bit. And once standing, let's swing the arms forward. Yep. Big windmills on each side. Hold the core, continue the breath. The feet can be a little bit apart if you feel that's more stable for you. And then let's go the opposite direction. For those of you that just jumped in, Vic is going to play some guitar for us tonight via the interweb during our meditation. That's going to be great because he never played for us before. Let's come across the front, switching which hand goes on the top.
Good girl.
All right, hands on the hips. Let's swing around a little bit. Whoa. And let's go the opposite direction, please. We're getting in really slow today. I hope that's okay. All right, good. Let's bring the feet together, big toes touching, ankles a little bit apart. What I notice when you don't bring the ankles apart is the knees don't fall together as well. It's kind of weird, so we want that little bit of stance there. And let's breathe in as we reach up and look up. Let's breathe out and forward fold, fingers low. We can keep the legs straight here no matter what. I'll put my hands on the shins, Yvette will have them on the ground, but whatever you can do with the legs straight. We're going to look up and lengthen the tail through the eyeballs. And then let's forward fold. Come on all the way back up, swinging the arms up into the sky. We come down through the heart center, all the way back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding again, fingers low. And we look up. And we forward fold. All the way back up, reaching out and up. Again, we're coming down through the heart center. We push into the earth. We circle all the way back up. Breathing out, forward fold, and again, fingers low. We look up. We forward fold. Hold the core when you come up, all the way back up, down through the heart. Again, you can put the tongue to the roof of your mouth, up near the teeth. Forward fold again, fingers low. We look up, we forward fold. Let's do a couple more, make sure we're ready. All the way back up, down again through the heart. We push into the earth, we circle back up, and forward fold, fingers low. We look up, we forward fold, back up. This is the one, all the way back up. Down again through the heart center, into the earth and back up, breath in. Breathing out, forward fold, again, fingers low. We're going to look up, and from here, we're going to step back to the top of our first planky push-up. Hold the core and the legs tight. And when you're ready, we're going to lower down, maybe hover 2 inches. Up dog, legs tight. And down dog, tuck the toes or roll back on the toes. We bend the right leg, push the opposite heel towards down, stepping a little bit back and forth in place, looking at the movement of the knees or looking at the navel. I like to walk on the first one, but you're welcome to jump. But let's walk up to the top of the mat, feet back together. With the fingers low, we look up. We forward fold again, all the way back up, reaching out. We're coming down through the heart center again. Back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low. We look up. We step back again to the top of a push-up. We lower down tight, up dog, and down dog. And nice, you could stay still if you want. Come up on the toes on the in-breath. Down with the heels on the out-breath. Again, looking at the knees or the navel. Great, one more of these. Let's hop arm up to the top of the mat. I'm walking tonight. We look up, forward fold, all the way back up, reaching out and up. Down again through the heart. One more, back up on the in-breath. Forward folding again, fingers low. We look up, we step back, top of push-up again. Lower down, up dog, and down dog. So remember, in down dog, in any pose, you're welcome to take a rest anytime you want. Don't worry about anything. Take a time out. Rejoin us when you feel like it. Breathing in the nose, even maybe when you're resting, it's totally up to you. And let's hop again up to the top of the mat. We look up, we forward fold. Let's intertwine all of the fingers and take the feet apart and come all the way up to the ceiling. Turn the, let's see if I can do a better view of it here. Turn the palms to face up. So thumbs are way up and pinkies are way down. I got a lot of light in my face. We're gonna lean over to the right. Excellent. And we're gonna lean over to the left. Very nice, back to center. Let's revisit pushing the walls out. But since we're not sitting this time, we wanna not move the hips too much. Hold the core, we're gonna turn and look to the right again. And we're gonna turn and look to the left. Into the light. Good. And back to center. Top or center of the mat, we bring the feet together. And we're gonna do chair. Sit in chair, please. Come all the way up over again, forward folding, fingers low. We're gonna look up. We're gonna step back, top of push-up again. We'll lower down and drop down, up dog and down dog. Let's do warrior one on the right. Right foot steps, left foot turns out. We step outside the center line so that we're heel to heel aligned. Arms up. Woo! Almost fell over. I'm gonna reach the left arm forward because my body probably needs it because we wanna square the chest to the front of the space. That's optional. Hold the core. Good. Touch the sky again and hands back down. We're going to step back through the push-up, lowering down, up dog and down dog. Let's do the left foot stepping warrior one. Right foot turns out. Knee over ankle in the front. And over the ankle means this way and this way. Both directions, right and left and forward, just right over the ankle. We reach that right arm forward. Hip also reaching forward. That one's a little more difficult. Very nice. Touch the ceiling and hands back down, step back. Again, top of push-up. We'll lower down, up dog, and down dog. And great. Let's stay here, breathing, looking at the knees or the navel. All right, hop on up, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair. And standing, arms down, core tight. Let's do a couple more tonight. Sit in chair. Good. Up, over, forward, folding again. We look up, We step back, top of push-up. We lower down, up dog and down dog. Warrior one, again on the right, right foot steps. Back foot turned out, the feet are flat. Arms up, hands up, palms together above the head, maybe looking up. So you see how much my head pops out the back here, behind the arms, because we're looking straight up. Excellent. Hands back down, step back, hold the core, up dog, down dog, and left side, right foot turns out, back up, hands up again, knee over the ankle. You see you got a little less on that because I'm always taking it easy. That's a good thing, take it easy. We look up. Great, hands back down, step back again, top of push-up. We're gonna lower down, up dog, and down dog, and great. We stay here. Tonight we're only gonna do one more, but let's breathe a long time in the down dog. All right, hop on up, top of the mat. Feet together, we look up. We forward fold. We sit in chair. And we stand again, arms all the way down. So let's do one more in this section. So let's sit in chair. Good, come all the way up over forward folding. We look up. We step back, top push-up again. Lower down, up dog, down dog. Right side, warrior one, right foot steps. You want more air?
Okay.
Good, stay standing today. We're gonna do fists forward. We're gonna turn the fists down, then we're gonna flip fingers down. Very Nosferatu. I know it's not Halloween yet, but I'm getting ready. Arr. Turn the palms to face, open all the way up, maybe look up. Breathe here. A little different tonight. Turn the palms to face the ceiling. Bring the hands together above the head. Look up and maybe arch back. Great. Hands back down again. Stepping back, top of push-up. We're going to lower down, up dog, and down dog. And let's do left side stepping. Good. And fists forward, shoulders down, hold the core, turn the fist down, open the phalanges. Play the piano. Good, turn the palms to face. Let's open all the way up, maybe look up. Good, palms face the ceiling, bring the hands together, look up, lengthen up, maybe arch back. And very nice, hands back down again, step back, top of push-up. We lower down, up dog, and down dog. And let's take a long hold in down dog, looking at the knees or the navel, breathing in the nose, keeping the eyes open. So again, the visual is knees or navel. Navel is actually the tradition, but sometimes it's too much on the head. But if you look at the navel, you'll notice that your head, the crown of it's starting to come down. It's almost like this is an inversion, almost like it's becoming like a headstand of some kind. A weird ass headstand. That's what they said in the yoga book. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. You look up, forward fold. Let's sit in chair. Let's twist chair, right elbow outside of the left leg. Don't let the tail move around. Keep it pointing straight back, hands in prayer. pull in towards the chest, turn the fingers up to your face. Those of you that want to, open the arms, but otherwise straight line out the crown of the head, straight line out the tail, making just a straight line through the body. I'm going to look at the feet. You could look up to where the elbow or hand is reaching or pointing. Good. Let's straighten the legs and rest for a moment. Just hang out. And we could circle in the arms and then hang out. This is just for me. I'm going to open my shoulder a little bit. Both of them even. All right, let's sit in the chair again. And left elbow outside, hands in prayer. Return the fingers up to the face. Tail pointing straight back, crown of the head pointing straight forward. Looking at the toes or looking up to the pointed elbow. Even opening the arms if you feel like it. Good, take a break, hang. But this time, take the feet apart. Distance at hips or shoulders. And grab elbows or prayer, and we just hang down. Those of you that want to bounce can change the rhythm of the breath and push the breath out every time you drop down. Otherwise, just hang and breathe normal. Well, normal yoga breathing, which is drawing the breath in, pushing the breath out, controlling it. Good, let's take the peace fingers. We're going to come all the way up, touch the ceiling, and then all the way down, grabbing the big toes with those fingers, thumbs touching on the inside there. So when those toes push the fingers down, elbows pull a bit out away from the ears, top of the head reaches down towards the ground. Good. Up again on the in-breath. On the out-breath, back down, hands under feet from the front, toes touching the wrist. You can bend the legs, my legs are bent. Bring the top of the head down, continue the breath. All right, let's stand. Let's return the feet back together, big toes touching, ankles a bit apart, shoulders back, hold the core. I'm really enjoying thumbs pointing out, as you can see in my hands, but palms in is fine. Let's sit in chair again, Utkatasana. Coming all the way up and over, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, we step back, top push up again. We're going to lower down, up dog and down dog. Let's do warrior 2 on the right, please. Right foot steps. Good. Whoa, yeah. We're going to hold here a little bit. Hear that, Miss Vera? Let me go back. Shoulders down. We hold the core, spine as best you can as a straight line. So if you were to look at like your door, molding on the edge of the door, the line of the door is what you'd want your spine to be doing. Straight up, if possible. Straight the leg in the front, reach out. Right hand down, left arm up. You can have the hand right here on the shin. You can have palms facing out and away. And look up to the reaching hand. If that's grabbing the big toe. Do that if it's natural. Don't force it, please. Breathe. I know in strict Ashtanga, they make everyone grab the toe, but some people just can't reach it, and then the rest of the pose is all very messy. So let's be clean. Let's breathe. Good. Both hands on the shin. We're going to shorten the stance a little bit. Then keep the left hand down. Reach the right arm up. That left hand could be on the shin. Could be back of the hand outside of the shin. Just a moment on this one as it's a little bit tough and good. That's enough. Hands back down. Step back again, top push-up. We're going to lower it down, up dog, and down dog. And let's do left side, please. Left foot is stepping, warrior two. And we'll hold here for a little bit, breathing. Looking at the fingers in front of us. Trying to maintain, hopefully I'm doing a good demo of it from the front, as if the walls are pulling us in, so that hip is pulling back, although it's very connected. So watch the knee, that's where we start with that foot in the front, pointing forward. We want to maintain this kind of walls coming in small space when we straighten the leg and reach out and left hand down, right arm up, or palms facing out in the way, looking up. If it comes and you can get that big toe without too much fight, that's fine. Go ahead and do that. Let's breathe here. Stay here. We're going to eavesdrop on my neighbor. All right, both hands on the shin. Let's shorten the stance again a couple of inches. We keep the right hand down. We're going to reach the left arm up. We'll take a few breaths here. And this is a good old tough one, just breathing. Excellent, that's enough of that one. Let's step back again, top of push-up. We'll lower down, up dog, and down dog. And very nice, a couple of breaths here. All righty, hop on up, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold, we sit in chair, and we stand. Excellent. Let's do some more. Sit in chair. Come on, all the way up and over, forward folding. We're gonna look up. We're stepping back again, top of push-up, lowering down, up dog, and down dog. Let's do warrior two on the right, please. Right foot steps back up. Good. We're going to take the center of the right forearm for extended side angle, placing it on the knee. Good. Look at the awesome straight line here. All the way from the reaching hand down to the foot. We're going to breathe here. Those of you that want to can stay right here. If you prefer, we'll put the right hand on the ground. Otherwise, right here is plenty. All breathing all the time. Good. Back to warrior two, please. Before we go, you can do lots of different things. You can come to the ball of foot. I feel that's a little easier. You can come to the ball of foot and put the knee down. We're going to twist, swinging the left arm all the way through, bringing the hands in prayer in towards the chest, turning the fingers up to the face. That is the foot flat, a little rougher, up on the ball of the foot. To me, it's easier, but it's a balancing situation. And I also like to sometimes put that knee down on the ground. We'll just stay a little bit longer. Excellent. Hands back down, step back, half a push-up. We're going to lower down, up dog, down dog, and left foot warrior two. Good. We'll breathe here for a moment. Okay, center of the forearm on the leg, right arm up and over. Very nice. We stay here. Hold the core a little bit. Good. Back up warrior two. Swing the right arm all the way through, bringing the elbow outside. Hands in prayer, pull in. We'll turn the fingers up to the face. We're going to stay here and breathe. Great, that's plenty. Hands back down again. Step back, top of push-up. Lower down, Up dog and down dog. Let's step the right foot and we're going to come into horse. We want the toes to spread out a little bit. Let's firstly put the hands on the knees and let that sit into your hands and your shoulders a bit. And when you find your breath, find the rhythm breath on the out breath. We're going to bring that right shoulder in, and then in breath to center. On the next out breath, left shoulder in. Whatever tempo you want, we are going back and forth with this one. Good. Let's come to center. Let's hold the ceiling. Try to keep the shoulders over the hips. Core a little bit engaged. Breath in the nose. Very nice. Let's stand. Turn the toes so that they run straight forward. We're going to reach straight up. And then the hands will come right underneath the shoulders to straight down. If you're having a hard time forward folding, we can lengthen out the stance. Then try to maybe bring the hands down. Don't fight too much. And then bring the top of your head down. And we will just breathe here. Good. Back up. We're going to reach the arms all the way out to the ends of the fingers, and then behind the tail, please intertwine the fingers back there. And we're going to fold down. Now I'm going to skip this one today. My left shoulder is feeling pretty good, but he says skip this one. So let's breathe here. And all the way back up, let's touch the ceiling. And then all the way back down, grab the shins, the ankles, or the peace fingers again, grabbing the big toes. Thumbs touching on the inside, toes pushing the fingers down a little bit. Pull the elbows away from the ears. Great. Back up. So, little shorter stance, about 3 feet apart. We're going to turn the left toes to the back of the mat, turning the right toes in about 45 degrees. So we're kind of turning away from the computer for now. However that works for you, because we're not all in the same space, but left foot pointing forward, right foot turned about 45 degrees. And yes, like Yvette has already done, arms out so we can turn the chest to the back. Let me go sideways, that'll work better. And then behind the back, we grab elbows or reverse prayer. And then squaring the shoulders to the earth, we just fold straight down as best as our body will allow. And we're going to breathe here. Good. Back up. Let's pivot. Left toes into 45 degrees, right toes straight out. I like to sometimes bring the arms out so we can turn, and then same deal, folding down on the other side. Oh, breathe. Talking to myself. Good. Let's stand. And you can step to the top of the mat or wherever you are comfortable. We're going to, well, we're going to do Warrior 3 standing on the left foot. Today, let's bring the hands to the heart center. I like that one. And then we're just going to kind of start to lift the right foot off the ground. You can see right here, it's coming off the ground. Until the body says, hey, that's enough, or until we're parallel to the earth. And we'll take a few breaths here. Those of you that want to do Ardha Chandrasana, left hand down, right arm up. I'm not twisting today, but if you want to twist, switch the hands. Good, Yvette's going to demo that. All right, let's stand again. And let's step it all out. Good. And then hands to the heart again. And we're going to lift the left foot up for Warrior 3. And we'll stay here a little bit. And if you like, right hand down, left arm up. Those of you that want to switch the hands, go ahead, optional. Good, let's stand again. You get it a little bit loose, stepping it out. And from here, we're going to do tree. We're going to stand on the left foot. I'm going to come closer so you can see the legs. And we're going to lift the right foot. So you can grab it, pull it up, and lock it in. Hands to the heart, where I'll stay today. You can also put the arms all the way up. A nice alternative is out in the front, and we can stay like that. Also, arms up is fine. And let's breathe here. Very nice, let that down, step it out a bit, and then let's do the other side. Standing on the right, left up, grabbing it, pulling it way up high. I got excited. Or out in the front, hands to the heart. So we want it way up high so we're not pushing the knee at all out to the side, because that joint doesn't go like that necessarily. So good, clean alignment. All right, let it down, step it out. So standing on the left foot, we're doing right on right tonight. So that right leg, so you can see now, especially since I'm facing the camera directly, you see the standing foot pointing to the computer, also the right foot, and then we do right on right, hand on the hip. Even if you extend the leg, the sole of your foot should go straight forward like the standing foot. Also just holding the knee is fine. We're going to breathe here. Good. Keep a hold of the foot or the knee. Open up to the right as you look out to the left. We're going to bring it back to center, and no hand, just out straight on its own, just like the beginning almost, so it is straightforward like the standing foot. Good, and let that go, step it out, and let's do the other side. Standing on the right, we're going to lift the left, and we'll stay here. And again, if you wanted to grab the big toe, just keep in mind, dictated by the standing foot, what straightforward is. And let's open up to the side as we look to the right. Good, back to center. And then leg out on its own. Excellent. Let's squat. Those of you that want to do headstand or crow are welcome to. The rest of us just stand squat or any variation you want to do with that. Sit up tall, even in squat. I push my elbows against my knees, opening up through the inner thigh a little bit and breathing. We're going to stay here a little longer. Good. So we're going to do just one pose tonight on hands and knees, but you still could, if you like, double up the mat underneath where your knees are going to be. Knees are 2 fists apart, and we're going to take the right hand and turn it so it's facing in towards the left. We're going to take the left hand and arm and reach it through, and then push the right hand against the mat. Those of you that want to lift that arm up are welcome to, the right arm. Otherwise, I'm going to keep my hand down. It works way better for me pushing against the mat. Great. Back up, so we'll switch. We're going to turn the left hand in, and then we feed the right arm through. And you can push this left hand against the mat. Those of you that like to lift the hand up and grab the right hip are welcome to. Good. Back up to center. Let's unroll the mat if we rolled it up. Let's step back, top of push-up again. We're going to set up for pigeon, so we're going to lower down, up dog and down dog. And we're going to reach the right foot up just for a couple of breaths tonight. And you can bend that leg if you like, and then throw that knee up to the top of the mat. You can look up to your third eye. You can scooch the left leg a bit further back. And then we're going to bring the hands down. Let's breathe here. Good. So to switch sides, we're going to do the vinyasa. Hands back, top of the mat. We'll step back again. You could shake the leg if you like. We'll lower down, up dog, and down dog, and then point the left foot up. Bend the leg if you like, opening up that hip. Keep the armpit down. And then throw that left leg top. Face the right leg back. And hand down, arms down. I like to put my head on my hands right here. And let's breathe. Okay, one more vinyasa. Hands to the top of the mat. We'll step back. We'll lower down. Up dog, down dog. Let's sit down and let's see what we got here. All right, great. So let's do a dynamic Janusirsasana with the right foot against the left thigh, left hand grabbing the left toes. The shin is fine. Keep the legs straight. If you have a strap, you can hold the strap. We're going to breathe in, reaching up. We're going to breathe out and fold it all down, including the shoulder trying to come down, the right shoulder. Back up, breath in. And with your breath, every out breath on the downward fold. The next time you're up, go ahead, stay up, look to the reaching hand. And great, let's switch. Right leg out, left sole in. And right on right, holding a strap, holding the shin or holding the toes if possible. Breathing in, up. Breathing out, down. Very controlled. Good. Next time you're up, go ahead and stay up. Good. Switch the legs again. Left leg out, right foot in real close. Left arm grabs the right leg, 6 inches behind your tail, right hand down. We'll pull the shoulder back and then gently look back. You could also put the elbow outside of the leg. You can also get wrapped around. Let's breathe here. Good, let's do the other side. Right leg out. Left foot in. With this one, it's real close to the leg. Right arm grabs. Hand behind you, we sit up tall. And that actually does it with the leg, the foot a little bit out, don't you? Yep. Yes. Good. Good. Back around. I am going to double up the mat underneath my tail. And we are going to have both legs bent underneath the legs with both arms. Let's roll back. You could stay here. You could let go. You could straighten the legs, hands in prayer to the third eye to the toes. You could keep the legs bent. Let's breathe. This is 1 of 5, not too long. Good. Cross the legs. Sit up tall. Watch the back. Get real straight. Try to keep that straight back as we come back up. Roll the shoulders back and down if you can. Come back onto the tail here, number 2. We grab the shins again, really straight up through the back. Number 3, back up. Lots of backs. Back up, take the back. Hello, I'm back. Grab the legs again, sit up tall. And up again, number 4. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And last one, number 5, back up. Good. You can cross the legs, but ultimately, I gotta unwrap my mat. We're gonna lay back for a bridge. So once laying down, feet and knees 2 fists apart, longest finger almost touches the heel. You can really see it good today on this video setup. And then we're gonna lift the hips, tuck the shoulders under, interlace the fingers, push the arms on the mat. Those of you that wanna do Urdhva Dhanurasana are welcome to. Great, come on down. You can hug the knees into the chest, bring the nose up to the knees. And then we're gonna go upside down. Just so I'll tell you where we're going before we get there. We're going to plow for a couple of breaths and then straight to shoulder stand. So for plow, we do the kicking of the feet if that's already there. Thank you. Up and over. You could intertwine the fingers and push the arms down. You can keep the hands on the back because ultimately they will go on the back now as we lift up for shoulder stand. I do bring my feet a bit forward so I have more weight in my elbows. Very nice. Bend the legs, bring the knees down towards your ears, and roll into dead bug. In dead bug, knees are in the armpits, soles of the feet facing the ceiling, back of the head on the mat. Let's stay here for a couple of breaths and a couple of roll arounds. Good. Bring the knees into the chest again, bring the arms out like a T. Head down, take a breath in. As you breathe out, let the knees fall to the right as you look to the left. I'm going to use my right hand to push the legs down. Try to keep the shoulders down and look to the left hand. Good. Back up over to the other side. Looking to the right hand. And left hand pushing the legs down if necessary. Great. Let's come back up to center and get yourself a nice, comfortable laying down position. Vic is going to turn his, I unmuted him, but I'm going to see if I can pin his video to the top here. There we go. Pin video, very good. All right, Vic's gonna play for us in a final rest here. Alrighty, let's move the fingers and toes a little bit. And let's rotate at the wrists and the ankles some. I'm going to stretch all the way over the top of the head. Pull the core down. Hold that core. Go ahead, bring the knees up into the chest and roll yourself up to a seated position. I'm going to bring the hands to the heart center. And you can clap them for a second and say thank you to Vic. I'm going to tag Vic on the Facebook version of this. He's been doing some live stream shows. So you can, you'll see that he'll be tagged on the Facebook version of this if you want to see some of his other stuff. And let's reach the arms all the way up into the sky. We're going to take a breath in as much as we can get. Hello. We're going to breathe in more. We're going to hold tight core, tight legs, and then we let it all out. All right. Thank you for coming out tonight. And it is danieloverberger.com. That's where you can find the links to leave your donation to my Venmo and PayPal. Vic, do you have a website? Do you?
I don't, well, I don't know. There's multiple channels. Can you hear this?
It's hard to hear your voice, but I was able to hear the guitar.
Oh, good,
I'll
good.
tag Vic If he
Yeah,
has a website, he's going to send it to me, and I'm going to put it in the Facebook comments.
yeah, that sounds good.
Awesome. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out tonight. And, well, you're living your dream. Don't miss it. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to
Thank you.
stop this recording.